Being good to yourself. Welcome back to the channel where we talk about all the things that go on in the gig economy, as well as tips and tricks based on my 6 years of experience and just lasting this long. And I think this is going to be a very heavy topic on being good to yourself. What do I mean by that? Well, there's going to be a lot of things that are going to happen out here. Things that are going to be totally beyond your control. When you start in the morning and you end at night, there's going to be things that are just going to happen when you start doing the gigs. Being good to yourself is about setting realistic goals on what you want to do and what you want to achieve when you're out here. Being good to yourself is so primary to keep you going, okay? Because no one is inspiring you except you. No one is telling you what you got to hit because you got to hit it, okay? No one is telling you that no matter how well you do, and that's not good enough, is you telling that to yourself. So you have to be able to set yourself up for when you come out here to be good to yourself. I kid you not. Mental issues, mental situations, this here, keeping this strong, in spite of all the actions, all the things that could possibly happen out here, you got to keep it strong, okay? The great thing about being out here is that you can be good to yourself. You can say good things to yourself, whether it's affirmations, subliminal, meditation, whether it's just setting realistic goals that don't make you feel like crap because you don't hit them. I was just thinking about that right now. I said to myself, well, there are no more bonuses, so now I'm going to be good to myself and I'm going to set realistic goals. Okay, so I'm going to come out here. It's a brand new day. I'm going to give it my best, and I'm going to be out here and doing my best. And the best thing that I can do to be realistic with myself is say, okay, I'm going to work 8 hours today. 8 hours. Okay? And in those 8 hours, whatever I make, I make. My goal is just to work 8 hours from the moment that I pick up my delivery to the moment that I drop it off. My goal is to hit 8 hours. My goal also, too, is to hit $200 or more per day. So I set realistic pattern goals for myself that no matter what happens, I'm successful. And I feel good. And you got to feel good. You don't want to come out here feeling like shit or feeling like crap. You don't want to come out here with an attitude, because you are the only person out here driving this, making this happen for yourself. So yeah, I'd rather feel good and be good to myself than to beat myself up and make myself feel like crap for any certain situation. Listen, after yesterday's experience, I've learned that there's only so much that you can do. Only so much you can do. So why not set realistic expectations for yourself that make you feel good to come out here, good to achieve things? When you feel good for yourself, it will project to other people as well too. But you got to set realistic goals that make sense. Okay? If I say to myself, I'm going to work 8 hours today. Right now I'm picking up a delivery right now. When I pick up that delivery and I put it in my car, I'm going to set my timer. My timer is my gauge for the day. And I'm going to work a full 8 hours. And if I work 8 hours and I achieve it, I feel good. I feel awesome. Now, I set another goal. And that next goal would be, well, if I hit $200 or more, I feel great. I could hit $200 or more way before the 8 hours. But now you got two different goals. Either I work the 8 hours or I hit the $200 or more for the day. If you have bonuses going on, okay, I'm going to work the 8 hours, but I'm going to go for those bonuses and really hit it hard. The bonuses drive me more than the 8 hours. So I'll work as much as possible to make more of that money, which will definitely give me more than $200 in one day. The trick here is set yourself up to be successful way before you walk out that door. Because when you're out here all day dealing with app issues, app problems, low staff of employees at the Walmarts, long wait times at the restaurants, these are things you can't control. But you can keep your mind on top of things. You can keep your mind going strong out there by setting realistic goals for yourself that make it possible for you to shift your focus on knowing that you're doing your best and your best is good enough. Okay? I'm of the like kind of person where I believe in treating myself good and maintaining a good positive vibe when I go to work. Some people believe, well, if I beat myself up enough, I'll keep going, and that'll keep me going consistently and working. Everybody's different. Everybody's motivated differently. I'm motivated more by the fact that I'm out here, I'm doing my best is good enough, I have these goal patterns, I'm either going to work 8 hours or I'm going to work until I hit over $200. I set myself up for success before I walk right out the door. After yesterday, that taught me that very big time. You got to set yourself up for success. You got to be ready for anything and everything that could possibly happen out here. And this is the strongest thing that you have to have. So yes, do your best to always be good to yourself out here. Do your best to always pick yourself up. Give yourself realistic goals that keep you going through the day. Keep stats on yourself. The stats are going to be very important so you can see how well you're doing, okay? And as I said, if you give yourself realistic goals that you can aim for, and, you know, it could be like 2 different goals or 3 different goals, just give yourself something that you know that you can hit and win, that makes you feel good. And along the way, as the day plays out, you'll be very surprised. You'll feel better. You'll say to yourself, okay, well, I'm looking at my timer. I'm approaching 8 hours. It's been a rough day, but at least I know I'm putting in 8 hours. I can't control how the day turns out. I cannot control the app glitching. I cannot control the weather or traffic that's on the road, but I can control this and how I look at things. And that's the most important thing when you're out here, how you manage your mind. Okay, how you handle certain situations, how you deal with certain situations when they come up, things that are totally out of your control that you cannot handle. If you're out here and you're doing it right, you'll be fine. Right now I'm picking up a delivery, okay, and I set myself, I have a schedule right here, my stats. So I set myself 11 a.m. that I'm picking up this delivery. And then once I finish with this video, I'm going to turn on the timer, and I have my timer for the day, today. And then once that timer gets turned on, I start working. And now I have the whole day to myself to actually work. And in between there, I could be taking Walmart Spark orders, I could be taking DoorDash orders, I could be taking Grubhub orders, and whatever happens, in between, whatever happens, I am doing my best, and my best is good enough. And that's it. There could be days where the app glitches and it can be down for 2 or 3 hours. Do you give up? No, you don't give up. Why? Well, if it happens at 4 o'clock, I'm still working till 8 o'clock. You stay on that path. You stay working till the time is over. If you take breaks or lunches, stop the timer. Go take your break. Go take your lunch. Then come back, start the timer back up again. The timer makes a difference. Remember how I said time is your ally? If you're putting in 8 hours, you're doing your best. If you're putting in 4 hours, you're doing your best. Set that timer. Use it as your gauge for the day. This way you have some way of measuring how the day is turning out for you. That's very, very important. Do your best with that all the time. And then this way you're good to yourself. You feel good to yourself. You can look at that timer and say, oh, okay, I got 6 hours up. I got 3 more hours to go. Anything can happen in 8 hours. I mean, anything. Don't just give up. If you set 8 hours for yourself, stay with those 8 hours, work those 8 hours. Stay on track, stay on purpose. That's going to keep you grounded. And at the end of the day, even if you have a bad day, even if you have a crappy day, at least you gave it your best and you feel good. You look at that timer, I put in 8 hours, I'm good. Okay. I'm a big stickler when it comes to time. And time for me is my friend. And when I know that I manage time the right way and I do it the right way, it comes through for me all the time. I hope you got some satisfaction out of this. Be good to yourselves, guys. Leave comments down below. Let me know how you guys do when you basically are out here and how good you are to yourselves. Okay? Hit the subscribe button, hit those likes. I keep dropping content every single day to the best of my ability. Have a great day.